Time now to wind down this week, as we once again hear from our resident poet, Mr. G.
The art of growing up. Suddenly, the constant whinging of your hypocritical parents makes more sense to you now than your favorite tune did way back when. Yet you're still too scared to admit this. You've come to realize that respect on the street is but an endless performance of mindless aggression that still will only impress the audience of the few. Your slang fades, and your city is renamed. The nightclubs that you once loved have shut down and now have different names with different faces, or they've been completely upgraded, grafted into sanitized little overpriced bars that only play muffled bass lines through cute, pretty, sleek, and well-placed speakers. Your transformation is almost complete. You look for work where you once played, and with no pay, play becomes hard work. Jack the lad resembles a dull toy, and as for Jill, well, she cries buckets of water, and between drinks she finds the courage to send you on your way. You go home and play your favorite computer game as you try to relive the days of the arcade. Your prized sports shoes and designer garments are now being sold in charity shops for only $2.99, or maybe they're being worn by some old homeless guy who appreciates their comfort over their style. Movie stars from your past who once played teenage parts cover up their grey hairs for the art with the application of dye. It's almost complete. The youthful idealism of keeping it real and never selling out is now measured against your ability to pay the rent, or your inability to provide for your children. Their rate of interest has now shifted as you witness the depreciation of so many things that once held so much value drift into non-existence. Alas, this world will not be changed by music, sport, and entertainment alone, no matter what the papers say. The letters of old girlfriends' names can now be rearranged and replaced like a bad game of Scrabble. It's pointless, and you can't even form a word. For are we not all but just blind ships sailing, patiently waiting, aimlessly praying to be rescued from this sea of lost love? Your eyes fix above, but you no longer look towards the sky. As you stop to ask yourself, who owns the earth where you reside? Who owns the food that you eat? Who owns the air that you breathe? Who replays the soundtrack to the street where they do an old dance to the same old beat? And the record is a permanent scratch, so we skip in the same place, over and over and over again. Last week, your son walked in and called you an absent hypocrite. I guess your transformation is complete.
Mr. G in fine voice and literary form. My name is Kwame Kweyama. Thanks for listening.